All right, welcome back to the channel. So it looks like in the recent news from the Tiger Woods arrest, police have released the body cam footage of Tiger Woods' arrest. So we definitely want to check that out, man. One thing about it though, I don't understand these guys be so rich, but they don't be having no real friends around them. They don't be having nobody that they can trust or nothing, bro, because in the hood, if you just had a couple dollars, you could pay somebody to drive you around and stuff. I don't know what's up with these rich guys, bro. They just make mistake after mistake. This video comes from Law and Crime. So if you don't want to hear me talking, cracking jokes, sympathizing, empathizing, and remembering those times, go on over there and watch it. Link for the full video be in the description. But right now, I'm Big 618Cs. Let's get it. Let's go, Tiger. El Tigre. I can't call him Tiger, bro, because the way he get down, he's El Tigre.
Down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm gonna just take a look. I go in and just like take. Is this comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Totally cool. 718 dispatch. Yeah. Why don't you have the captain respond?
I don't feel anything out of the asshole. We're still gonna have our medic come and check you out, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Disregard that. 718 secure this.
All right.
You're done? Yeah, all set. Yeah.
He's okay. I just checked for anything on his back. I didn't feel anything.
No, that's him. I'm right here. You're right here. I help.
Dang, look at that boy car, boy. That boy car is flipped. Tiger on. At least he ain't flip it all the way over. He flipped it on the side. At least he ain't flip it all the way over. But why he was out there taking the knee like he finna talk to the football coach?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It hit the trailer.
Oh, he done hit somebody too?
I gotta take this tire. I don't even know if I can drive it out of here.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to the video, right? But if somebody hits you and the cops ask you, are you okay? You never say, yeah, I'm fine. Especially if Tiger Woods hit your ass. Hell nah, you ain't fine, bro. I am not fine. I am hurting. Please call the ambulance. No, just playing. Please call the ambulance. I'm hurting.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna block all this.
Yeah.
Tell that biker he's gotta go the other way.
You're gonna have to go back around. Yeah, everybody. You're gonna have to go back around.
Are we good? Well, good evening and thank you for being here. I'm going to give you a rundown on a crash that happened a few hours ago here on Jupiter Island. And I really will tell you everything that I know at this time. So just before 2 p.m. today, the Jupiter Island Police Department, which is where we currently are, received a call of a rollover crash about 2.5 miles from where we are. The Jupiter Island Police Department responded out there and found a pickup truck pulling a pressure cleaner trailer and a Land Rover, which was rolled over on the driver's door. And we're going to provide you photos of that. The investigation started, and
Tiger driving a rich baby mama car. He ought to be ashamed of his damn self.
Initially, right off the top, it did appear that the driver of the Land Rover might be impaired. And at that point, the Chief Ewing of Jupiter Island Police Department called me from the Martin County Sheriff's Office and asked for our assistance. It wasn't that the Jupiter Island Police Department isn't fully capable of doing these types of investigations, but quite frankly, the Sheriff's Office has a lot more repetitions in these traffic crashes and these types of investigations. Our investigation revealed as follows. Shortly again before 2, the pressure cleaner truck pulling a trailer, a small trailer, was northbound on South Beach Road and was pulling kind of to turn into a driveway. It was slowing down, starting to turn into a driveway. And the driver of that vehicle looked in his mirror and saw a Land Rover, a dark colored Land Rover, overtaking him at high speeds, and I don't know those speeds. The Land Rover kept overtaking him. He saw it coming, so he tried to edge off to the side of the road, but this is a small 2-lane road, and there was no shoulder for this pressure cleaner gentleman to get off the side of the road. As he was trying to move to the side of the road, the Land Rover overtook him at the last minute, swerved to avoid a collision, but clipped the back end of the trailer of the pressure cleaner apparatus, listed to the side, and then rolled on the driver's door north past the truck that had just avoided the crash with. The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods. Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, and Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. They did several tests on him. Of course, he did explain the injuries and the surgeries that he had. We did take that into account, but they did do some in-depth roadside tests. And when it was determined, he was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail. At the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case, and that proved to be true at the jail. So Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew 000s, but when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test. In the crash, no one was injured. Mr. Woods did not seem to be injured at all, and the other gentlemen were not injured. But this happened a few hours ago, so I've given you the information that I have right here, right now. So with that, let me kick it to you for questions. I'll answer what I can answer.
Just to be clear, they're both going in the same direction. Tiger was coming up behind the guy in the pickup with the pressure cleaner.
So the question is, were they both going the same direction? Yes, both of them were in the 280 block of South Beach Road, driving northbound. The truck pulling a trailer was trying to slow down and pull over, and Mr. Woods was overtaking him at a high rate of speed before he clipped the back end and rolled his vehicle over on the driver's door.
How many times did he roll over?
So the question is, how many times did he roll over? The answer is he didn't roll completely over. The truck rolled to the driver's door and then just slid northbound up the road. And again, we'll provide you some photos of that.
I know you said you don't know the exact speed. You said high rate of speed twice now. Is there a way just to give us a general idea of how fast? You mentioned before, it's a
Right.
2-lane road. You can't drive very fast on that road.
So the question is, can I give you a general idea of how fast? And the answer is I can't, but I can tell you this, it's a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. And when I show you the photos, they kind of speak for themselves. You can see where he clipped the back of the trailer. You can see where he rolled. And then as he decelerates, sliding down on the driver's door of the vehicle, you can see that he slid for a pretty decent a space before he came to a stop. Yes, sir.
Was he cooperative as far as what his schedule was today? What was he doing? Was he talk? Did he speak to you guys what his activities were today?
So the question was he cooperative with us? The answer was he is cooperative, but he was not trying to incriminate himself. So he was careful in what he said and didn't say. And when it came time again for the test, the urine test at the jail, he stopped that. Let me go back to one thing. There is a Florida state statute that requires us to keep people incarcerated for at least 8 hours post a DUI arrest. So he's in our jail. He will be there for at least 8 hours from 3 o'clock for at least 8 hours, and then he'll be released on bond if he posts bond.
Injuries to the driver who was pulling that pressure washer.
So the question is injuries to the driver pulling the pressure washer. The answer is no injuries to him. He was fine, thankfully.
You said that breathalyzer came out with zeros. It was the urine test.
Question is breathalyzer was 0 and it's a urine test. The answer is yes. So on scene, we had DRE experts evaluating him, and they believed from on scene that he was not impaired on alcohol, but they believed it was some type of medication or drug. And again, at the jail, he cooperated with the he cooperated with the breathalyzer, and then the urine he wanted no part of.
Is there going to be any testing afterwards? What's the procedure with that to verify if he was under something?
So the question will there be any follow-up testing? The answer is no. He has a right to refuse that test. There is a Florida statute which he will be charged with for refusing to take that test, but we will never get definitive results as to what he was impaired on at the time of the crash.
Is that also a felony? Refusing to take the test?
The question is it a felony? The answer is no. Both charges are misdemeanor charges.
Is he being given preferential treatment in the jail because of who he is?
The question is he getting preferential treatment in the jail because of who he is? Let me go back to the simplicity of this. We're the sheriff's office. We know we arrested a high profile figure. I'm not trying to dramatize, but it doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we're going to follow the law. That's a really easy path to take. Now, as far as being in the jail, we're going to make sure he's safe. We're not going to put him in general population. He's not going to be with other inmates that could hurt him or try to capitalize on what he did. He'll pay the price, but he's not going to pay the price by getting punished in jail.
Was there any drugs or medication or alcohol found in the car?
The question is, was there any drugs or medication in the car? The answer is no, there was not.
Was he injured?
The question is, was he injured? And the answer is no, he was not injured. Again, he was lethargic on scene, but that we believe was because of what he was intoxicated on.
Was anyone else in the car with him?
The question is, anyone else in the car? The answer is no, he was alone in the car.
And was he wearing a seatbelt?
The question is, was he wearing a seatbelt? And the answer is, I don't know. I'm not sure. We know he crawled out of the passenger door prior to law enforcement arriving. We can determine that based on looking at the car. I just don't know the answer.
Anyone else injured in the area because of the crash or the rollover?
The question is, anyone else injured because of the rollover crash? And the answer is thankfully no. This is a small 2-lane road. Again, I'm going to show you the photos. Had there been somebody moving in the opposite direction, we would not be having a conversation saying there was no injuries. This could have been a lot worse.
Looked down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
Can you tell me what happened real quick?
Yeah, I was looking down at my phone, doing a look at charging stations, and next thing you know, boom.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Heard
totally
from?
fine.
Okay.
Totally fine.
I was getting ready to turn, and he didn't see me, I think, and he just kept coming.
Are you all right? Are you in any pain?
No.
No back pain, no neck pain?
No.
Knee?
Nope.
Nothing.
Unfortunately for the accident, you are at fault.
Yep.
And subsequently, you are issued a citation for careless driving resulting in a crash.
Okay.
All right.
So Deputy getting in request that I respond here to conduct a DUI investigation on you, just to ensure that you're safe to operate the motor vehicle at the time of the crash, okay? Just like I explained and demonstrated.
That boy lefty.
Alright, you're all done? Stand up for me. You're gonna face my car. Make sure and place your hands behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you are under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's
Can you just take them?
that's a narco. Narco? Yeah. Okay.
He got them yerks.
Glasses and put it on top of the hood and you're on top. And then go ahead and have a seat all the way on the push button. And then go ahead and bring your feet towards you. All the way. Perfect. How much have you had to drink today? None. Do you take any medication?
I take a few.
What's a few?
Motrin, ibuprofen, and
Okay. Did you take all of them today?
Yes.
Yeah. At what time? In the morning, night? In the morning. Okay. Do you know the milligrams for each?
no, ibuprofen 8 and
Why he keep twitching? He on them yerks, boy. Yeah, Tigray off them yerks. He twitching like a mug. It's the painkillers, bro.
my car. Okay, go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you're at the risk for DUI. Yes, sir. Okay. Do you have anything on you that's going to put stick or press?
Nothing on you I need to know about gun snatch, bomb drugs, anything that nope. Coke stickers stab me?
Nope.
Can you spread your legs for me?
You know, bro was full, bro. He driving in his golf shoes.
I'm gonna put your other button in so it doesn't get lost. Get a bag. Yeah, this bag.
Yeah, that's a narco.
Narco?
Yeah.
Okay. It says it's narco.
10-325.
I realize if you do have something else, please tell us now.
I have nothing else.
Okay, it's one of the disclaimers we gotta give.
Yeah, that's them Yerkees, boy. Damn, T Gray. So, man, as y'all can see, man, T Gray, hold on, let me turn it off. As y'all can see, man, T Gray, he got it bad, bro. I kind of feel bad for him. You could tell I was prepared to crack a whole lot of jokes and stuff, but I can't do that, man, because I see he going through something, bro. And not saying him specifically, but being a former athlete and knowing a lot of former athletes and people who've played sports at high levels and just people in general, sometimes when you have these traumatic injuries that result in you having a lot of pain and experiencing a lot of pain over an extended period of time, some people can adjust and just deal with the pain and live with it. Other people, they use those painkillers to help with the pain, not knowing that it's going to lead to addiction or lead to a lifestyle where you basically have to live off of those drugs, and I think that's just looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Tiger exhibits signs of people who experience that same problem. So, and it's clear, he had the 2 loose narcos in his pocket. So it's clearly evident he dropped 0 on the he blew 0 on the breathalyzer. So it was clearly evident that he might be under the suspicion of narcotics or narcos, you know what I'm saying? And some type of substance that helps with this pain, man. You know, but damn, Tiger, man, it's wild, bro. I hope he can check himself in the rehab and pull through this situation, man. You know, I ain't want to never really kick a man when he down, especially if he don't really deserve it. I don't know if Tiger deserve it or not, but I'm just not gonna do it. I can't do it today. So scrap my jokes. But I think we all should pray for Tiger, man. If you a praying person and one of them people that pray and you got any respect or admiration for Tiger Woods, you should definitely send one up to your big guy for Tiger Woods, man. But yeah, that was the video. I'm 618Cs. If nobody told you that they love you, you already know. Big 618Cs love you. If nobody told you that they want to see you win, you already know. Big 618Cs want to see you win and be successful in life, man. I'm 618Cs. I'm out, dog.